Welcome to Back to the Bible. You are listening to Strength for the Journey, a daily devotional by Theodore.
November 4th, God's kindness. Colossians chapter 3 verse 12 and Titus chapter 3 verses 1 to 7. The believer is to put on kindness. Colossians chapter 3 verse 12. This refers to a gentle, gracious disposition. When I think of this quality, a particular godly leader comes to mind. Years ago, another leader in the area did him much harm and sought to ruin his reputation. In a board meeting with this godly leader, some of us expressed concern about what this other person was doing to him. This godly leader then made a statement I shall never forget. I have determined in my heart to show love and kindness towards this Christian leader with all that I have, and he did. This is what kindness is all about. A biblical illustration of showing kindness is seen from the life of David. The former king Saul had despised David and sought to kill him several times. But David never took advantage of Saul. In fact, Saul's son Jonathan became his closest friend. After the deaths of Saul and Jonathan, David asked, "Is there yet any that is left of the house of Saul, that I may shew him kindness for Jonathan's sake?" 2 Samuel chapter 9 verse 1. It was then brought to David's attention that Jonathan had a crippled son, Mephibosheth. Verse 3. David sent for Mephibosheth, and 2 Samuel chapter 9 concludes by saying, "So Mephibosheth dwelt in Jerusalem, for he did eat continually at the king's table, and was lame on both his feet." Verse 13. In addition to providing for Mephibosheth continually, David also restored to him the land that had been confiscated from Saul. This was true kindness in action. "And be ye kind one to another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake hath forgiven you." Ephesians chapter 4 verse 32. Amen.
Back to the Bible, leading people into a dynamic relationship with God.